Never in your life. Yeah. Jorge is just a cyber stalker and troll, yeah. So like he's a he's not even a bully, he's just a asshole. Doxing people, cyber stalking girls on the internet. Not only girls, but innocent people and doxing them. No, I already said that. Manipulating people, threatening people, gaslighting people. Yeah, he's a disgusting character. No need to say anything more about him, but there are a lot of people who exist like him on the internet, trust me, but the law does crack down on them eventually, yeah. He accuses me of doing bad things, but his list of crimes and cyber crimes are endless, right? Porn bombing streams, cyber stalking people, both men and women, girls and boys. Um, what else? Doing terrible things to people on the internet, spreading lies and slander about people, the list goes on and on. He's like a criminal, right? Like in a prison, right? The he's exactly like a criminal in a prison, right? He attacks people who are like are criminals like himself or were less criminals or whatever. Like they do one bad deed in their life and they go to jail, right? But he has like a long list of deeds, but he attacks the person who did one bad deed in his life, and and for which he went to jail for, and to which he attacks the other person who does only one. It's an interesting story. Yeah, like criminals tend to attack each other and try to kill each other because they think that he did more one terrible deed and I did like many terrible deeds, like thousands of more terrible deeds than him, but he did one terrible deed, so I must attack him, right? That's 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 I don't know. It's just disgusting character, Anyways, that's Jorge. Mandarin also a criminal-minded person. He trolls too much. He got cut off the trolling down a notch. Yeah, he's a hypocrite. Like Jorge, like he's like like he said this, he said that. He admitted to this, he admitted to that. Like you're a cyber stalker troll. Like shut up. Like I try to be nice to these people, but the kindness doesn't work. It never works with this kind of people. Yeah, you should never be too nice with such people like the Jorge or Abandoned or they'll do serious damage to your life, right? If you associate with them. I'm realizing that now before it's too late, right? It's never too late to change your ways. Yeah. Uh, He's a creep. Like he's even a worse evil weirdo. Like he's even, like I'm not even a bad person, but he's projecting about himself, right? Because he does so many crimes, not bad things, but crimes on the internet, right? And then he's like, "Oh, you're doing so bad things, right?" It's just like Alex, like he's like, "Don't say this, don't say that, don't do this, don't do that," like, and then he proceeds to do like terrible things on the internet, scam people, make terrible, nasty jokes about people, slander people, this, that, and the third bad thing. It's kind of disgusting how like they have such a criminal mind. It happens. Like there are criminals in the world. There are criminals in the internet. This the manosphere and the it's not just the manosphere but the femisphere too. Um, there are a lot of criminal minded people. Opinion criminal minded. Well, and about the girl, I told everything that needed to be said. If she wants to show up, I don't care. On a stream, I don't care. If she wants to present her own manipulated story, because she. By the way, she's telling third. I know her family. I know her father. I know her mother. I know her sister. I know her brother. I just know her family, and I know her, and I know her, almost everything that I need to know about them. So, because we went to their house personally, and the I'm just gonna say this. Her father genuinely, her father and mother genuinely had an eye for me, and would wanted to marry her daughter eventually. But when I got sick, mentally ill, they kind of like were having problems with that. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, don't believe what anyone else tells about the story. Jorge is lying. Mendendon's probably just wants to besmirch, and Alex just want to besmirch my name even further. But don't believe anything they say or do on the internet with regards to the situation or me or anything about me, because they know nothing about me, barely anything. They've only scratched with the information they can get. They only scratch the surface, but haven't went beneath. Well, how does it? Haven't dove beneath um sea level or whatever, like land level. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they haven't dove beneath sea level yet. So yeah, and others too. Like I mean, it is like I just all these people are evil, right? Right. This space is like effed up, right? I I didn't come here as like a disciple of Alex or like people are like, oh, he's a disciple of Alex. He seems like he's a disciple of Alex. No, I'm not. I never was. Like I don't hate. Initially I didn't hate Alex, but he started talking a lot of shit. Like and then yeah, Jorge lies a lot too. I don't know why he accuses me of lying, but he lies a lot and he doesn't tell the truth. Yeah, I told the official story, but that's what all girls say though. Like, oh, he took interest in me. Like it might be the case most of the time, but there are very few exceptions. Right, very few exceptional times where girls find interest in the guy, in a certain guy, and that's okay. That's okay, and they proceed to do things that facilitate that for a relationship or hookup to happen or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes girls initiate, and that's perfectly fine. And but yeah, yeah. I mean, don't listen to guys like Alex or Jorge like on morality. Like that's like asking like a third grade dropout to um on advice on medical science or engineering. A third grade dropout. Oh, yeah, fine. Like if they graduate, they can learn things on their own. But there are actually third grade dropouts out there, like fourth grade. I don't know, like they dropped out early because I don't know, like they had a long and extensive education to get to a certain point where they are able to teach, no, how I was apply their learning in such a manner that enables others to grow and I don't know, like and heal as people. That's what doctors do. And yeah, I don't know, man. There are so many strange characters in this web. Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of trolls, cyber stalkers, bullies. I don't know what Jorge wants. I don't know what Alex wants. I don't know. Like I don't want anything to do with them, right? So they talk they just talk a lot of shit. Yeah, Jorge is like a troll. Yeah, Alex is a troll. There are people who aren't trolls, trust me, but I know they're trolls. It's not good to be a troll, yeah, on the internet. It just ruins the atmosphere and the environment of the internet and tarnishes it. And you just have to I don't know, like just ignore these people, right? Like yeah, they're hypocrites, right? They do so much, like they have so many skeletons in their closet, but they don't want to. They accuse others of having skeletons in their closet, and they probably do. Like I do. I admit I have skeletons in my closet, but like Jorge is just like even worse, right? Mandarin even worse. Like, well, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Blah 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 blah. But they do worse things than what I do. So don't listen to these people. They will. The, their only purpose is to cause trouble for you and your family and for everyone that are involved in your life, right? So don't indulge with them. Yeah, with their disgusting behaviors. Yeah, it's okay though. Life happens. Life happens. You know, you just have to. I don't know why he wants to force a innocent young girl to do a live stream, Jorge. But that's pretty disgusting and fucked up, right? What I did was pretty fucked up too. But I at least admitted, I at least like before anything bad or disastrous would happen on my because of my from my own fault. I stepped up and admitted everything, but in the way that it actually happened. But if he's gonna force her to say things that she doesn't want to say or do, or because she's feeling shy and timid and blah blah blah, you know, I'm not gonna allow for this to happen. Like, she doesn't want to do it. She knows. She probably knows by now that I already. If she wanted me to, at least to admit it, that was actually her. He doesn't even say her name. He says, "Oh, the girl from his community." Like I already like admitted everything that needed to be said. Like she's not gonna tell a fucking third party about um stupid bullshit. And everyone thinks he's trolling anyways. I don't know if he's actually trolling or not, but yeah, he's a fucked up character. Or so is Alex. So is like a bunch of other people in the space. Actually, is it like I believe he's genuinely mentally ill. He should get off the internet too. Like like it's not really bullying if they do something bad and you stand up to it's called standing up to people. But if they're innocent people, right? It is bullying, right? Like there's a difference between standing up to someone and bullying someone. We're just stand like if it's I don't know, man. Like it's like when Alex says, "Oh, I'm just calling him out." Like, okay, what proof and evidence do you have? What proof and evidence do you have these are delusions? Like, okay, he has a I have a schizophrenia diagnosis. Yes, but what evidence do you have that these are delusions? Whatever counter evidence do you have against these claims? Right? You have nothing, right? Because you don't read my content, you don't watch my videos, you don't do anything. You have nothing to do with anything revolving me or whatever. Lol, that's funny. Um, I don't know. I don't know why he wants to involve that girl for no reason when I already admitted everything. So maybe it's because you didn't tell the story the way I should have, right? That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Um, yeah, like he's a liar too. Yeah, he lies about so many things. He's a Chad when he's like barely sub one. Like he's not even a one. Right? He's like 0.5 or 0.25 on the scale. And I'm being generous. Jesus. Um, it's okay. You can get girls other ways, like by paying for it or something. Like he definitely pays for it because he's like, oh, I don't like. He's coping a lot about lots of things. Yeah, he has beta boxes. Yeah, he's sort of beta boxes. Yeah, because he's a very ugly person, but at his best, he's like a five. Jorge. But Alex larps a lot too. He thinks he's a six when he's like a three or four. Like he's better than Jorge, but he's still very ugly. Yeah, he's like a three or four facially. So he lies a lot. He lies about his business practices. That um, he lies a lot about his business practices. He lies about. She's a she's a hypocrite. Yeah, he doesn't know his own head from his own ass. So you can't expect him to like Ganstar has exposed him on several occasions for his bullshit. Yeah, Ganstar has already exposed him on his bullshit, Alex's. So he just has to like project onto others, right? Um, yeah, this part of the manosphere is even more fucked up than I realized. Yeah. Yeah. He's a liar, yeah. And a hypocrite too, so he does many bad things on the internet and accuses other people of doing bad things. He does things, and but he accuses other people of saying bad things, like, oh, he did this, he said that, blah blah blah. But I do bad things, and I can get away with it. Like, whatever, whatever, man. Just ignore these people. Yeah, they'll do bad things, and then they'll accuse others of doing bad things. So it doesn't make any sense. Besides, I didn't want the girl to be doxxed brutally. Like, I know this space has like trolls and don't like a sociopath will always like blame shift, and like sociopaths like Alex, Jorge, Mandan, and even they'll always blame shift. Oh, you did this, you did that, you did this, you said that, but they will never ever take accountability for their own actions, right? Don't blame people too much, right? You can blame things for doing bad things to you, but people don't, like, unless they have done something wrong to you. Like, there's like, well, you shouldn't blame people for everything, right? Other people for everything, like, because people do some kind of like damage and harm to you in some sort of way, but um it's important to be the bigger man most of the time. If they do something serious, don't be the bigger man. Yeah, don't be the bigger man. Don't try to fix things because it won't work, right? And the peaceful and diplomatic, it won't work. Sometimes brute strength will get you through, right? Right. The story that I told, that I'm gonna repeat this once again. It was the official story of how everything unfolded. I told the truth. I didn't harass the girl. Um, if I did, I would have said in the story, because it's just that's because I said the truth, right? It's nothing but the truth. Mm, I did lie, but in the past, but when I confessed everything, that was the truth that needed to be said, right? If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like it, I'm just gonna repeat it once again. It's not about what you don't like, actually. It's about what actually happened. So it doesn't really matter. So, um, but that is the past, right? She probably moved on, and I moved on. Um, for the most part, yes. She's a good girl. But she, like everyone, she's flawed in character. But who am I to judge? She's flawed. Yes, her father is even more flawed. Oh my god. I don't want to be commenting on people's fathers or parents, but her father is like a pathological liar. So don't expect her to tell the truth about the situation. I lie for a purpose, right? I lie to save my reputation, right? From being assassinated, right? Like by Greg, Jorge, Mendendon, and like eventually I had to tell the truth, but so much character assassination goes on this in this space, and I was perceptive of that. I, Mendendon says I have a low social IQ, but I have a pretty high social IQ. Lying is a necessary method to save your social reputation, right? Like if you lie about like in a ways that reduces your social reputation, that's kind of productive, yeah. like like if you say I make six figures, but you make six figures, but you say you make five figures. Let's say you make six figures in actuality, but instead you say you make five figures. That's lying in a way that doesn't increase your social reputation. It's being modest, but it doesn't increase your social reputation whatsoever. So unless like it's for taxes or something, I don't know. Like like you have to file in taxes, and you say you make five figures instead of six figures, right? Of six figure, like so. So as to be less taxed by the government for whatever you need to pay off or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, like no one deserves to be bullied. Like if you stand up to someone, that's perfectly fine. If you're calling out someone, but that's perfectly fine. But with the guys like Alex and Jorge, I'm just gonna say this one last time. Alex doesn't watch my videos. He doesn't read my content. So what is he to call out? He has nothing to call out. Maybe my claims are a bit lofty and out of the ordinary, or I don't know, but about myself. But yeah, Don't worry about them. They're just they're projecting a lot about themselves. So there's nothing to really like. There's a Ty Jewel too. Like he's a cyber stalker, a troll. He's a bully, like a cyber bully. And then when I stand up for myself, which I did, he plays victim, right? He wants to. He's like, oh, Tarif said this, Tarif said that, Tarif says blah 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 blah. When he does so many much more worse things than I did, so and I was just standing up for myself. Like if I bullied people, like I like nowadays, like in the past I did bully people, but like nowadays I it's not bullying if you're standing up to someone, but like but it's bullying if you pick on innocent people who you accuse of having flaws and have done bad things, but you have done much worse things than they have, right? Um, be a good person, but you don't have to be a good person all the time. Everyone's not perfect, but be a good person, right? For the most part. I just want that's like I don't know, man. A lot of people like to project about themselves. They're not good people. I don't think like I think Keenan's better than most people out there, right? He may be a bit violent, right, and rough around the edges, but he's better than most people, right? He actually cares about people. I care about women's mental health too, but I don't empathize with like women who are like hostile, right? Everyone has like skeletons in their closet, right? I didn't want that girl to be doxxed. I don't like, and I eventually had to tell the truth. But the truth in the way it should have been said, right? The truth the way it should have been stated, right? I didn't want there to be distortions in the story, so she's a good girl, but she's just average looking, above average looking. Anyways, for sure above average, but not like extremely hot. Everyone has flaws. But to claim other people have more flaws than you when they don't, I don't know, man. To each their own. To each their own. People are allowed to have flaws, but like to accuse others of having flaws, more flaws than you, when that's not the case whatsoever, is kind of like insane. Yeah, like I get that flaws are not good, but like We're only human, right? Going to prison. There's so many dishonest people on the internet. It's not delusion that makes you susceptible to fraud. It's like pathological liars, right? Right. Pathological liars, not like intentional liars, right? That makes it more. That makes people more susceptible to fraud, right? It's good to be confident about yourself, right? But not to the point of hubris and not to the point of hubris, of course. But what is what is the truth? It's based on what is existing and what is real, right? Not necessarily what is empirical, because it can be empirical, but not necessarily. But God is a spiritual and metaphysical phenomenon, so uh, much time left. Or um, be a good person, do good things, but remember to, how to say it, how do I say it? Be kind. You don't have to be kind 24/7, 365, 24/7, but it doesn't hurt to be kind, right? I don't know why he wants to bring her on to a stream or whatever, to his stream, but that's pretty messed up. Um, that he wants to force her to do the stream, right? Because if she wants to do the stream, that's fine, but she doesn't want to, right? She's feeling shy and timid. She's a performer anyways, so she can do it, but she don't. You don't have to humiliate her family, right? At this point, right? Or hey, um, yeah, she's a good girl, but she's not perfect, but she's definitely a good girl that cares a lot. Uh, my dad used to sing with her, so he knows a lot about her. She knows a lot about her and her family, so you don't need to. I don't know, man. Like, Yeah, Jorge admitted to being a troll, so everything he says from now on is just trolling behavior. I already admitted it. Like, I didn't want her to be doxxed, right? It was only the right thing to do, right? Morally or whatever. Yeah. Roman Reigns returned with a bang, I guess. As the OTC, yeah. Uh, Anyways, stop talking about like. If you look at it, Mandan and Jorge, very relevant people. I try not to talk about them, but this needs to be brought up. Um, because they're causing a lot of damage with chaotic chills and the doxing and blah 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 bullshit. So I need to bring this up. Anyways, yeah, chaotic chilled, another criminally minded person. Oh my god! Like if it was a good person, like who wanted to, if it was a good person who, if it was a good person who wanted to take me down or wanted to humble me, I don't know, or educate me on, I don't know, like. But Jorge is not a good person. Like I don't get it. Like all these bad people want to take down other good people who were good for the most part, but not like they're not perfect, but they're good. Like they're close to immaculate character for the most part. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, hey RPG, how are you? Brutal, brutal, homie, brutal. It's brutal maxing. Yeah, we're brutal maxing tonight. I think I'm gonna end the stream with the 1 hour mark. But yeah, I don't know, man. All these hypocrites on the internet exist for no reason, right? Bullying is unjustified. If you're standing up for yourself, that's justified, right? Or standing up for others who are being hurt or whatever. No news from Alex, I suppose. He's kind of irrelevant to me. He's just one, like just a, like everyone else here. He's just one, like including me. We're just one content creator on the internet. He's just a small content creator. It doesn't matter. He's just irrelevant. Small speck in the ocean. Yeah. No matter how many subscribers he has small. He's just a small speck. Still, like even like because they're 200,000 still a lot, but still a small speck compared to the other sharks. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Make videos with other people approaching him asking for pictures and not. Yeah, yeah, that's very funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. Alex is a asshole. I don't want to associate with guys like Alex. He's just she just trolls a lot. She's a hypocrite too. I don't get it. Zero viewers. Oh damn! RPG left. Damn, brutal homies. Could probably into. I don't know. Anyways, I don't like with regards to Alex. Yeah, he's a hypocrite. Like, oh, you're a good person. Why are you doing this? Like, Krishna was also a good person. Doing he was a bit mischievous, but he was a good person. Like Krishna Vasudeva from the Mahabharata, one of the main characters of Mahabharata. Uh, uh, there's a funny story about like Ram and Krishna, right? Ram, uh, that was taught by my friend. Not gonna say his name. Ram was a prince of Ayodhya, of immaculate character. Krishna was like a more cunning and mischievous character, but he was a good person nonetheless. He was cunning and mischief to sort of get his way through and expose evil, right? He used the same cunning and mischief that the evildoers did to expose evil. Before he was like, but it's good to be confident in yourself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Alex is thinking when he says I'm faking my confidence in myself. Like I never seen someone fake his confidence as much as he did. Like that's a bunch of horseshit, bullcrap. I don't know. Um, this community, I don't like it too much, but I just stream nowadays. Because whatever, I don't really care. Um, if channels get taken down, it happens. It's part of life, right? I don't know why Jorge would point the flaws of others when if he's actually a good person, like he doesn't need to. He can expose whoever he wants at any time and place, but he's not, and that's what sickens me about this. Like he's not a good person. He's an evil weirdo, like Keenan said. He has so many flaws. demons within himself. It's not even funny, right? I hate it when people criticize others without seeing the demons within themselves, right? It's sickening, right? Like, at least see what flaws you have within yourself before judging others, right? Don't judge others before you judge yourself, right? If you're perfectly clean, that's wonderful. But guys like Jorge and Alex, they've lots of skeletons in the closet that can be exposed. Some are like more or less bad than others, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to kick him out of the internet, but I have so many skeletons in my closet, right? That's pretty much Jorge. I want to kick him off the internet because he did this, he said that. But I have so many more skeletons in my closet. It's not even funny. That it's just hypocritical nonsense and bullshit. Don't listen to guys like Jorge and stuff. Talk, yeah. Instead, listen to other people who are actually good influences. Listen to people who treat you right, not like crap all the time, or who troll all the time. So Jorge even admitted to being a troll, so I'm not gonna associate with him any further. He's a troll. He's a cyber stalker. Uh, Anyways, it's almost time to close the stream. Any last words? Final thoughts? No. Uh, so, final words? Stay away from cyber stalkers, trolls of any sort. Jorge, Alex, hypocrites, and no, you name it. Like, they're all irrelevant. They're all trolls. They don't deserve any credit, credence or ounce of credibility in their name. So they project about themselves all the time. So don't be surprised when they come after you and spread lies and rumors about your name, or whatever. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace. End stream.